been working hard, can't you tell we working hard? We been doing work like all year, all year. We been doing work like all year, all year. We been working hard, we been working fucking hard. We been working hard, can't you tell we working hard?
What up, YouTube? Big G here, Penny Pinchers Transport. Leased on to Schneider. A little bit over a year and a half. Almost a year and a half. Let me take that back. So anyway, this is a part 2 to my recent video from yesterday. Had my DEF filters baked. Had to buy 2 brand new clamp kits because you have the carbon fiber gaskets, you know, that can stand the heat, and you know, they're trash once you take off the other one. So it's good to replace everything because the heat's so extreme, the threads and everything are jacked up on those kits. And Stoops, I guess, sells those kits for like $1.15 a piece, and you need 2 of them because it's 2 clamps and the gaskets per filter. So the guy I went through hooked me up a pretty good deal in Indianapolis. I used to work with the guy and another 2 people there, so I got a pretty good deal. He cut me a break. I probably saved maybe $130 going through him. You can buy brand new filters. I guess they're between $450, $500 depending on where you purchase them at, and then you buy them kits. So you're gonna be out probably maybe anywhere from $1,000 to $1,100 going brand new. That to do all mine, I paid $724, but like I saved $100 something just because somebody I know kind of helped. And also, whoever does them may have your truck for a day or 2. And a lot of times, if you have them baked, it may take a day to get your filters back on that. But I dropped mine off first thing in the morning, and because one of the guys that worked there was a friend of mine that worked at another place, he actually brought them to my house when he got off work, which was perfect timing because my mechanic had worked the 8-hour shift and got over and started putting in my new heat lines because I had an active engine light for a heat line, and ended up being 2 messed up. And I thought those were going to be cheaper because I looked at eBay and those things were showing like $60, $70. But at Stoops Freightliner in Indianapolis, my number 3, which is the longest one, was $161. And then the number 2 was the second longest, or number 1 was the second longest, and it was $151. And of course, I didn't need the shortest one, which was the cheapest. Go figure that. So those cost me $324, plus I had to get some new screws for the piece I showed you guys. Kind of looks like a pencil with a back, and it blows the DEF fluid through the filters to do whatever it does with the exhaust. It's a complicated system. It sucks. If I buy another truck, it can't have that. I don't care. I don't go to California, so I don't even give a damn. I know if you run out there, you got to have that, and I think you got to have skirts on your trailers, what somebody was telling me. But I don't go that far west. I live in Indianapolis, and I do okay. I'm going as far as Texas. I've been to New Mexico and Colorado, but I don't really even go out there because it's hard to find freight coming back to the Midwest. So anyway, my total damage, you know, between all that, you know, is about $1,000, and I paid my mechanic $400, so about $1,400 for me. It cost me about 1 day of work because I was on my 34, and I would have normally took all. I did work Saturday because I knew it wasn't going to start taking apart. I wasn't really available for work Monday either until in the evening, and I don't drive in the evening, so I didn't really lose too much. I took the 2 days I was going to take anyway. I left out today. So the truck's running good, so we got everything done because we didn't have the laptop You know, because we're doing it in my driveway, all my engine lights were on when I left the house today. But I come over to the OC, picked up a load, went about 40 miles outside the city, stopped top off my DEF tank because it was pretty low. And I guess the truck being off 20 minutes and running at 65 mile an hour for that amount of time, when I got back in the truck, everything shut off. Everything's good. It's not showing no engine faults. So that was my experience. That has officially been the most expensive thing that I've fixed on my truck since I've bought it. And it is a 2013. It is used. It's almost got 700,000 miles on it. I bought it with just at 500,000 miles from Lone Mountain Leasing. I've been really lucky. It's been a good truck. I did a starter and some stair tires and a couple other little things. Just minor stuff. A lot of light bulbs and wipers, but that's general maintenance. But that's all I got. I'm going to keep this one real short. I just wanted to give everyone an update and watch that first video. But the outcome, we had some bolts that broke off. You seen those? We were able to get those heat up, get a better pair of vice grips that could get a better bite. And he was able to twist them out backwards, so it worked out. Because there's not a lot of room in between the fuel tank and that DEF box to get any type of actual power tool in there. Unless you got a real little shorty or something, you know, that, you know, and then you're taking a chance of not holding it directly straight and messing your threads and all that up. So, but I'm rolling, everything's good. So, Big G, that's all I'm going to keep it short. This is video 44. And thanks for anybody that watches. This stuff helps you out, you know. Ring the bell. I don't put on a lot, so you won't get a lot of alerts from me. Like my videos, share them with people that's having issues. And if you have any questions about this, I can answer them. If not, my mechanic will answer them for you if I ask him. But he's did a few of these, so you know, he knows what he's doing, and saved me a lot of money. It could have sat at a Freightliner or another shop for 2 or 3 days and cost me a hell of a lot more money just not being able to go down the highway. So he pretty much luckily did it within the 34-hour break. So you guys have a good one. Big G, I'm out.